What's up, friends? Welcome back to 9 3/4. I'm Carissa, for those of you who are new here. I'm really happy that you guys are all here. Um, it's already that time of the month where I'm bringing you February predictions. That is so crazy that January is already blowing right by us. This year is already going by so quickly, I feel like. But this year is so big. 2022 222 is already February, and we are able to harness on that energy. It's just going to be such a magical month. I really feel like it, and I am a little bit biased being that I'm an Aquarius sun, but nonetheless, I believe that all of us can definitely tap into that 2222 energy. Did I say enough twos? But there's literally 2222, and then there is 22222 next February. So it's really exciting that we get to tap into those portals next month. So, or this month, whenever you happen to come across this video. This is the February 22 predictions video. So yes, hopefully I have this up well before February, so you're able to take advantage. I have 4 groups for you to choose from, and you can go ahead and pick whichever, as many as you feel drawn to. You can pick based on the card, the timestamp, or the crystal. This time I also have songs that I channeled for you as well for each group. That was really interesting. I've never done that before. But I thought it was really cool that while I was shuffling your oracle cards that these songs came up, and I wanted to include them in case they were relevant. Take it only if you feel like it is. Again, I've never done that before. It never happened while I was shuffling, so I just did it in case it was relevant for someone. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest, you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. I will get into your group selection right now. So group number 1, we have the crystal, clear quartz crystal. Group number 2, we have carnelian. Group number 3, we have sodalite. Group number 4, we have citrine. So go ahead and pause the video here. Take all the time that you need to feel out which group calls to you, and I will see you in your reading. What's up, group 1? Welcome to your reading. If you chose the clear quartz, I'm going to pop your crystal right over here so you can still see it, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like you can. So getting right into your reading. If you missed the intro, this is the first time that I channeled a song for each group. So while I was shuffling, I just happened to be shuffling with music, and the song that was playing, it was just weird that every group that I shuffled for had a different song playing. So your group had Stuck With You by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. So take it if it means something. Oh, look at the candle. It's doing something weird. So maybe that does mean something. We'll see. We'll dig into the information here. I actually forgot something, so hold on 1 second. Okay, got it. Got it. I just have to have it on the side there. I forgot I was going to shuffle some tea leaf cards for you guys as well. I wanted to do things a little bit different. It's been a while since I did a monthly predictions video. I think the last one I did was November, so it's been a hot minute, but we're gonna try to do things a little differently. This is like the general theme of your month for you guys, group 1, and then we'll dig in with I'm not like a zodiac astrology pro just yet, but I will go ahead and not shuffle, but I will go ahead and roll my astrology dice 3 times to see the top 3 zodiac signs that will play a role or be significant for your month of February. And then I will also shuffle tarot for to go a little bit more specific in terms of what's going on personally and in your career slash school, depending on what applies to you, and then your love life as well. So your love life can be romantic and or what's the word? Just relationships in general. And then we're going to go ahead and dig in with tea leaf oracle cards as well. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle those to see anything that you need to know from those. So going straight into that. That was crazy, right? Whew. Going into that, we're just going to go ahead and flip these over. So let's start with this. We have a full moon in Pisces, forgive, which is really fitting for next month actually, being that it's 2222. We also have 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So this is the crown chakra. And then we have, I'm going to pull these outwards actually. We have number 18, best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. And we have, ooh, number 11, passion. Passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So that's really exciting actually, and really interesting. Okay, so group 1, this month, just based off of these particular cards for your overall month, this is more so just about really you kind of connecting with your intuition, and for some of you with your spirit guides as are just here wanting you to know that they are with you. Okay, they are really with you, and if you want to connect with them and have them guide you, if you feel like you've been not really connecting with your intuition lately, know that you can ask them for help. You don't have to feel like, you know, so alone in this situation, or whatever, you know, however you feel. Like, look at the calendar right now. It's crazy. So you'll be able to just really build a relationship with them if that is what you would like to do. All you need to do is ask and set the intention that you would like to do that and like to connect with them. Be mindful of how you do that and really set the intention that you want those who are your actual spirit guides to come through and connect with you as well, because there are such things as imposter spirits, imposter spirit guides who try to pose as your spirit guides and they really aren't. Your spirit guides are going to always be there for your highest and greatest good and always show you unconditional love. So just know that. It's kind of hard to explain like how to use your discernment in that situation, but I just want to put that out there. Wow, look at that candle is going off for you guys. With number 18 and 11, with the passion and best possible decision here, I do want to say that I think that going forward in this month in February, it's about you really connecting with your heart and doing something that is of your highest and greatest good. And moving forward, with February being about 2222 and that portal energy of next month, you may be facing a crossroads and at some point next month, or where you might be having to choose between one path or another. And know that as long as you align with your passion, as long as you align with your heart, you will be making the best possible decision. Align with your heart, use your intuition, and know that you cannot go wrong. You won't be steered wrong here. With this forgive card coming in, full moon in Pisces. Pisces season is right after Aquarius season. Pisces is also a lot of emotions, right? Being a water sign. With forgive here, it's about making room for more passion to come into your life, perhaps a new love interest for some of you, if that's something that you've been wanting lately. For others of you, it's just about forgiving in general from something that has hurt you in the past, because in order for us to make room for new abundant things to come into our life, sometimes we have to let go of the past traumas that we've been holding on to, resentment, things like that. And with forgive here, it's not necessarily forgiving the other person for them, but it's more for you. It's forgiveness for yourself. You don't have to actually tell that person that you forgive them, but forgive yourself for like feeling like you let yourself down, feeling like you allowed this to happen to you, feeling like it's your fault that this happened. It's not your fault that this happened. This is not happening to you. It's happening for you. Know that every lesson, every hurt, every pain, every betrayal, every like failure, it's not a failure. It's a lesson learned, and you are growing from this. So just know that and forgive yourself and move forward in this. Make room for this growth. So let's go ahead and roll this dice here. See, we're gonna roll it 3 times to see the top 3 signs in for the month of February that either will play a role or a significance in your month. So the first sign we have here is Cancer. Next we have, I can't see, Scorpio. Can you guys see that? Will it focus? Come on, camera. I think it's kind of focusing on the candle there. Third one. Gemini. Nice. So this can be somebody's sun, moon, rising signs. Again, it does not have to be. This can be just significant people in your life playing a huge role in your life next month. People that may be coming in, or again, just people playing a big role in your life next month. So we're going to go deeper with the tarot and oracle cards here. We're going to first shuffle out these bad boys to get one for each in your, we're going to go personal, then we're going to go career / school, and then we're going to go love, relationships in general.
Transformation for your personal. I have something around here. Should we hit all of these? They all flew out, so we're gonna take them off.
Wow. We also have grieving, and we have good luck. Those just like flew right out, you guys. I love how there's 2 butterflies in this image, in these cards right here for your personal. This might be like an overarching, so of course personal is your overarching, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get, hopefully we'll just get one for finance, career / school, and we have travel. Interesting. I do want to note the bottom for each. We have fertility here. I'm actually going to take the bottom. I feel like I have to. I think I'm going to do that for your love one as well. And then a card for love and relationships for group number 1, please. What's happening in February for love and relationships for group 1, please, Spirit? What's happening in February for group 1? Whoa. I feel like you have a lot of energy happening, a lot of passion for sure. We have well-being. Do want to note that love flipped over, but I'm going to take the bottom which is clarity. Oh, beneath that is commitment. So maybe you do have a love interest coming in. Okay. Oops. Sorry, Fox. All right, let's move this on the side here. I'll get tarot to clarify, you guys. Very interesting. Group number 1. I'm excited. So, with this grieving here, transformation, good luck. I'm excited for you as far as good luck. I'm getting very good energy from that card. What's going on for group 1 in their personal life, personal for February? Just what's happening? Can you give us more? We have the Princess of Swords. And we also have the Five of Cups. This came out reversed. I don't know why I flipped it over. Sorry, you guys. Okay, and then for career / school, what's happening in February for group 1? Please, Spirit, what's happening in group 1's February for career / school? What's happening in February for group 1? Career / school. What's happening for group 1? Career / school. We have the Empress in reverse. Interesting. Being that you have fertility here. I think I need to clarify what's happening. Can you clarify this Empress in reverse, please, Spirit? What's happening in career / school for group 1? It's the Devil in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles. Got it. For love and relationships, what's happening for group 1 in February, please, Spirit? Love and relationships, what's happening for group 1? Please, Spirit, what's happening in love and relationships for group 1 in February? We have, we have Lovers, Magician, and 6 of Swords. I don't like that. Okay. We had a lot more cards come out than I was hoping to get, you guys. Again, I apologize. I have my thing set on Do Not Disturb and it just keeps going off. So messages might be significant for you, group 1. I feel like someone's going to be contacting you. I feel like you'll be getting messages from certain people who you may be making amends with next month, perhaps. Or it could be these lovers coming into your life as well. But I want to first talk about these cards here with grieving, transformation, and good luck along with these cards here. So starting off with those, with the grieving card here, this is more so about you really grieving a loss that has happened. This can be anything from a loss of a loved one. This can be even definitely I'm just getting like a loss of a loved one, and it could have been recently and it could have been not recently. Regardless, this grieving is grieving, and everyone grieves in their own time and on their own terms, and I am deeply sorry for whatever loss that you've experienced. It's of course never easy to lose someone that you love, and of course if you're having a hard time grieving or moving forward, definitely seek out guidance and help from somebody if you're having a difficult time doing such things. Know that you're heavily guided though, because you have a lot of these, like you might even see butterflies a lot, and if you do see butterflies, know that they are signs from your guides and maybe even your loved ones, letting you know that they are still with you. Yeah, definitely letting you know that they are still with you and around you at this time. And I feel like also that this loss has come at a time when you feel like at your lowest, and a lot of things have happened since then that maybe feel like has kicked you while you were down. And I do see you maybe even discovering a lot of truths here with the Princess of Swords. You're seeing a lot of things for what they are, and this is you transforming and transcending so many things. For a lot of you, this is part of your spiritual awakening, even, or a type of awakening, not necessarily if you're not very spiritual. Although, if you're here, I do believe you are spiritual in some way. Know that this is part of an awakening, and you are truly learning and like you're coming out of this grieving what is the word? You're coming out of this grieving point and phase. And through this grieving phase that has started this awakening for you, you have learned so much, not just about your not just about yourself, but about so many things. I feel like your eyes have been open to like almost like changing the way you see things, your perception of things, and it's allowed you to like I feel like the what is the word? It's like open your eyes to new levels of things that you never thought possible. Like if you can see how this is like the blue butterfly and this butterfly is like totally different, completely just bloomed into like a multitude of things, like flowering, if you will. And good luck is definitely on your side. Know that things are changing for the better, and things are coming, good things are coming your way, and this is just the beginning. So just know that this awakening is like it's literally happening for you, you know. Going into your career slash school. Let's look at these cards first. Moving forward with these cards here in your career slash school, with travel and fertility, this is about you breaking out of your comfort zone and achieving a lot of things, celebrating achievement. For some of you, this is literally traveling, being able to travel, going abroad, things like that. If that is something that you've had your mind on, know that this is confirmation that you'll be able to do that. For some of you, this is like going to school somewhere else that you've been wanting to. For others of you, this is moving for work, things like that, or traveling for work, going on vacation, taking a break, all of the above. Literally anything to do with travel, that is what you'll be able to do this month. If that is something you've had your eye on, it's definitely in the cards for you, literally in the cards for you. But that's what this card talks about. It talks literally about expansion and setting. If travel is not what literal travel is not on your mind at all, or something you've thought about or whatever for February, not something that's at all a thought in your head, this card is also about just being able to expand and celebrate hitting a milestone in your career or schooling. And so if that is something that you've been working toward, know that it is happening this coming month in February. You're achieving something, you're hitting a milestone, you're stepping up. With this fertility card as well, this is also about, like, for some of you, this is about being that it's in the career slash school section. I don't want to say birth, like childbirth, but this is like a birth of a new idea, a new business venture. For some of you, this is like an offer from a school. This can even mean new projects going off for you as well. Ideas popping off that are going off really well with a good, it's like flourishing ideas, things like that. So whatever new ventures you start, it's doing really, really well here. It's also about you growing and blooming where you're planted, so, or wherever you plant your seeds. So know that whether it's in school or for your career or a business venture, that's what this card talks about for your this coming month. And going on to elaborate with that, I was confused with this Empress in reverse, because that's the opposite of fertility, right? The Empress in reverse is actually the opposite. In the upright, it would be confirming that. But with this reverse, basically what it's saying here is that some of you may experience this block where you are feeling too afraid or not comfortable enough to do certain things, and this card is calling you to really step out of your to step out of your comfort zone. It's challenging you to really step out of your comfort zone. Don't say no because you feel too scared. It's about you letting go of things that are like bad habits, I want to say. So that's what this Devil in reverse is here. Bad habits of you slacking off, if that's something that you've been doing lately. Don't let yourself slack off because you're so close to achieving something. With this travel card here, it's about you actually achieving it and hitting a milestone and getting there. But you're only going to do that if you keep going. Don't slack off, and don't let yourself slip through the cracks here. Also want to note though, when the Devil comes out in the reverse with the Eight of Pentacles, sometimes, like usually when I see these two come out together like this can talk about being a workaholic, but in the reverse it gets me that the opposite vibe, in which you are not, you know, not a workaholic, meaning like lazy. We might be a little lazy. Not to say that you guys are lazy, but know that there may be moments in time this month where you feel like you don't want to do it. And while it's okay to take a break and allow yourself to have a little, you know, me time, rest, of course, is also very important. Self-care is super important. Too much of it is not going to get you to your goal. Too much of it is not going to get you to achieve what you want to achieve. So keep that in mind this month. Group number one, keep that in mind. If you want to achieve this, if you want to really get yourself to that goal, don't do too much of that, because too much of that resting, too much of that slacking is not going to get you to that finish line. So keep that in mind. That's a really big, there's just a huge emphasis of that here in your tarot cards right here. So keep that in mind. Just want to point that out. Well, moving on to your love and relationships in general, we're going to talk about well-being and clarity. I love this. This is about you mostly loving on yourself, for one thing. With well-being, it's about taking care of yourself, with that self-care, self-love. Of course, there's a fine line with that, being that we just talked about doing too much of it, and you know, we don't want to be loving on ourselves so much where we're not working all the time. You know what I mean? There is a balance. It's all about balance. As I said in the intro of this video, 222 this month is a lot about finding that balance in our life, okay? Focus on it. And I'm not too worried, because here we have clarity as well. So I think you'll be able to find that balance with the clarity card also. So it's about you really being able to hone in on that and find those things. So things that you haven't been really clear on, you're going to be able to see really clearly. You're gonna see how like awesome this orb is. Like you're gonna really be able to find the answers that you've been missing on things in love and relationships in general. You're going to really be able to gain clarity with any relationships that in your life that have been like a little bit rocky, or just people who have been like maybe misunderstanding you, or if you've been misunderstanding certain people. There's going to be a lot of clarity coming through there as well. Yeah, just with well-being and clarity, it's just about you really taking care. Well-being, also, just don't forget to care for yourself. You do take care of a lot of other people, I feel like, too, so don't neglect yourself. So with to elaborate with the tarot cards here, we have the Magician, the Six of Swords, and the Lovers coming out on your love and relationships. So 6 is a really big number here in your reading. Let me get these out of the way here. So This is just about you taking charge and again moving into. It's about you moving forward in your love life with the right person. You know, if that's what you have been desiring, yeah, if you've been wanting to get with somebody in particular, I do see that happening this coming month, group one. It's about you finding the right person to jump in this boat with and move into smoother waters. You're gaining clarity, you're understanding one another, and you're really unifying. You're making that choice to move forward together. And this is something that you have been manifesting for sure. The Magician, I also see it as like soulmate energy. Sometimes I read it that way, especially when it comes out with the Lovers. So definitely this is you guys coming together with somebody if that is something you desire. Now, if this is not something that you are wanting to, you're totally happy being where you are, or you're already in a relationship, let's just say that, then I definitely see that you are, you know, somebody, if you know, blah, blah, blah. You've been through a lot, you know, and this is just about you finally getting with somebody who gets you. This is the love that you've been manifesting into your life, a love that you deserve and that deserves you. Honestly, it's like, it's a beautiful energy, I feel like. Now, if you are someone who is not interested in love at all, this is just really about you. This is just really about you having good relationships with other people in general. Now, when I say relationships, I mean like platonically, within your family, your friendships, work, co-workers, things like that. Things are going smoothly, things are going great, and this is all about like harmony and balance, things like that. It's all going really, really well. If you're in a committed relationship, this is just another sign that things are going really well. You guys are either stepping things up or changing things up in your relationship for the better, in which things are going very smoothly. Some commitments might be going like another level, in which case, like, for some of you this could indicate marriage. I'm not guaranteeing that, but it does indicate it. A lot of times this can mean like a possible step up in things like that, or it could mean things like, you know, maybe you're exchanging keys to each other's apartments, or maybe you know, somebody gives you a drawer in their apartment or something like that. Or you guys move in together, or you get a pet together, something like that. You know, it's like a step up in your relationship in that sort of sense. And yeah, I just see things going really, really well in your relationship. Your overall health and well-being of your relationships in general are very good. Things are very harmonious, things are clear. There are not really any misunderstandings between people, or any like tiffs, if you will. I don't know why that word came through. I never use that word. But like, if there are any like rocky waters, I see them going very smoothly as far as like any kind of misunderstandings. It's just very like, it just gets smoothed over so quickly, as far as like things like that. So things are going really well. You're really like the master magician with all of your relationships this coming month. So I'm really excited for you in terms of love. Things are going really well. There's a lot of passion coming in for next month, and with your crown chakra being infused, you just have a very good sense of intuition. You're very forgiving as well. The compassion is strong here. So that's really exciting. I think I spent a little too long talking in this area, but that was just such a strong area. I feel like good luck is going to spread through all aspects here. So we're going to shuffle out these cards now. This particular deck here has over, I think, like 200 cards. So the way I'm going to shuffle them is going to be kind of different. So I think I'm going to try to get 3 cards. So let me see if I can separate these into 3 even piles. Can you, I don't even know if you can see me doing it, but I have 3. Can you see me do it? I have three stacks here. So maybe I shouldn't put that there. I'll put the cards there. But I have 3 stacks here, and I'll shuffle from each stack 1 card out. What else can you tell us for that's happening in February for group number 1? What else can you tell us is happening for group number 1 in February? Oh, we have a month card. June. So June can be a significant month that's this year, but we also had Gemini come out for you guys earlier as well. So someone born in the month of June might be really significant. Or something that happened June of last year might be coming back. That might be significant as well. But I do have more of a feeling that somebody born in the month of June, somebody who's a Gemini born in June, is very significant this month. So put that there. What is happening? What else can you tell us is happening for group 1 in February? What else can you tell us about February for group 1? Ooh, this one we have fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Interesting. We also have a bonus card. Let me put this down first. Hat. You will be playing a different role. Cannot zoom. Focus. Come on. Okay. So that was a bonus card that fell out. And the last stack. What can you tell us will be happening? Ooh, that was quick. Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So I think that just leads back to what we talked about here about like don't let yourself fall behind in terms of like work. You know, I did talk about that here in this group here. I think it's just reiterating that. And don't let yourself take too many breaks in terms of your work aspects. Have a really good sense of balance when it comes to that, because you are able and capable of achieving a big milestone this month, as long as you put your head down and, like I'm hearing, put your nose to the grindstone and do it. But yeah, there's this big energy here about like don't let yourself slack off. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So there is a balance here. Okay, when I see shark, I think Shark Tank, and when you think of Shark Tank, those sharks are very extremely hard workers. There's a time to work, a time to play, and a time to rest, and right now is the time to work. So that is what I'm hearing. February is a short month, so definitely think about that. Again, this is your free will, so I don't want to tell you what to do. That is just the message that I'm being told, group number 1, and that is where I'm going to leave your reading. I hope this helps bring you clarity and you have an amazing month of February, group number 1. And I hope you really enjoyed your reading. Please smash the like button and comment down below to let me know how you enjoyed this reading. And I would love it if you came back and let me know how your February goes too. That would be really interesting to hear. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'm also going to be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our community over there, where we'll have exclusive pick a card readings and other extended readings as well. I'm going to start putting extended readings up over there, not available here on YouTube, so that'll be super duper fun. And yeah, thank you also so much to those of you who have left me a virtual tip. I appreciate you so much. It allows me to do what I do here. It supports me on my channel and lets me buy the tarot cards and the oracle cards here that I use. So thank you so much to those of you who have done that. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! What's up, group 2? If you chose the Carnelian, welcome to your reading. Whoops, let's pretend that was not there. I'm gonna go ahead and put your crystal right here. So, I don't think I explained everything in the intro, but one second. But I'm going to show you a bit. I also, sorry, wow. Some of you might be having some throat chakra issues. So in the intro, I talked about channeling a song for every group, and that was the first time I did that. That while I was shuffling, it just so happened that a song was playing for a different song was playing for every group while I was shuffling your oracle cards. So your song was "Easy on Me" by Adele. And I actually really, really love that song. It's my favorite song, one of my favorite songs. Adele is actually my favorite, period. So she's the queen. But yes, that's the song that you guys got. So take it if it resonates, if it means anything to you. Maybe there's a message in there for you. If not, don't worry about it. Again, that was the first time I decided to put that in case it was necessary for anyone. But I'm also going, so I'm going to lay these out. This is like your general energy for the month of February. And then we're going to roll this astro dice. I'm only rolling, this is the zodiac one in particular. I have the other two, but I'm still learning all the things, okay? I'm no pro, but I just wanted to focus on the three main signs that are going to be significant for your month of February. So that's why we're rolling this one. I don't have my astrology cards in yet, so that's why we're doing it this way this month. Maybe we'll change it up next month. Without further ado, let's get into this. So we're going to start with this card. We have, ooh, I think we had a Pisces card in the last group as well. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine, which is cool. Pisces season is right after Aquarius season. Also, happy birthday, Aquarius. Aquarius lovers, my friends, fellow Aquarians. I'm also an Aquarius baby, so 44, woman holding a heart. Let's put that here. And we have, ooh, 2 eye cards. Yes. I love the high energy. Ooh, 22, safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam. Far away, but bring me home. I say ooh because it's 22. 22. Call for 2222. Some of you might be catching a taxi. Uber. I don't know why I said I know why I said taxi, because we have a commercial here that says 4222222. 17, courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. I love it. Okay, first off, I want to talk about the energy of the numbers here, because the synchronicity is insane. We have 2, 2, 4, 4, and then 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 8. That's insane. I think that's significant for a reason. It's all about balance, partnerships. I feel like partnerships are a big thing here. Peace, achieving peace, especially with attuned to the divine, duality, things like that. Also, stability, manifesting things. I feel like that's a big deal for you guys this month. Group 2, being that you are group 2, that's crazy as well. 8 is also about action and accomplishment, abundance coming in as well. So taking action, abundance, putting plans into motion, stepping into your power also. So when you attune to the divine, I think all of those things will line into place for you. As far as your overall energy of the month, I do see that a lot of that has to do with the numbers as well, but it's about you coming into like your emotions, like coming to peace with your emotions in yourself, and really being open to receiving love. Really receiving love from yourself and from other people as well. If you have any kind of family or just any sort of issues in relationships in general, whether it's with your romantic, why did my voice crack? Wow. Romantic relationships, friendships, family relationships, those are all going to be resolving, at least for the most part. And this can also talk about like a new love interest coming in, whether or not you identify as male, female, it does not matter. That's just what this card can talk about. As far as like attuning to the divine, it's really about being kind to yourself, having compassion for yourself and for other people, as well as like really getting into really connecting to yourself and to spirit, and like again, attuning to the divine. It's a really good time to meditate and really finding the courage within yourself to confront any shadows that you have been like pushing off to the side, any kind of fears that you maybe have been really dismissing, because this is going to really allow you to transcend. That's the word that's coming to my head. Transcend and achieve a lot this coming month. It's going to let you break down doors and really again, transcend. That's the main word. I feel like that's your word this month. Transcend and just level up this month. With this safe travel card, this can talk about travel in general, as far as like if you wanted to go somewhere. I do see that being a possibility or happening this month for sure, and happening safely at that. But if not, this card can also mean you actually attaining whatever it is that you set yourself out to do, as long as you harness the courage to do so. So I do see that happening this month, you guys. Group number 2. Let's roll this dice and see the top 3 signs here. I'm gonna move this. I think we're not centered. I just shook the whole table, so 3 times, let's see. We have Sagittarius, we have Aries, yep, Aries, oops, and Leo. So you guys, it's really just about you taking action. It's about you stepping into your confidence this month, really just harnessing that courage. And again, these signs, so Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, these are signs of people that might be a significant play a significant role this month in your life. New people coming in. This can be your sign as well, sun, moon, rising. It doesn't have to be, but take it as you will. Let's go deeper with looking at your personal life, like overall, and career / school, and love and relationships. So we're going to first shuffle out these oracle cards here, then we'll go deeper with the tarot. I already shuffled these off cam. So what's happening for group 2 in their personal / spiritual side of things in February? What's happening for group 2 in February, their personal / spiritual life in February? What's happening in February for group 2? We have passion. I like it. Now, I've been taking the bottom card as well. That's what I did for group 1. I'm going to continue that here. Okay. Now, let's look at your career / school. What's happening for group 2 in February in their career / school? What's happening for group 2? Ooh. Interesting, y'all. Hold on. We had a lot of cards fall out. So we have life purpose, top one and the bottom. We have life purpose and clarity. You had a lot of things. So we're going to note manifestation, confidence, good luck, finding, psychic abilities, family, and forgiveness. Okay. Those are all the cards that flipped out for you. but we're only going to take the top one and the bottom card. So clarity and life purpose, that's what we're taking. And then for your love and relationships, what's happening for group 2 in February? In love and relationships, what's happening for group 2 in February? In love and relationships, Spirit, what's happening in February for group 2 in love and relationships? What's happening for group 2 in February? Love. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna take trust. And we have inspiration. Wow, beautiful. I've actually never seen this card before, you guys. It's really pretty. Okay, let's clarify here. What's happening for group 2 in their personal / spiritual for February? What's happening in group 2? What's happening in February for group 2 in their personal and spiritual area? What's happening in February for group 2 in their personal spiritual area? What's happening in group 2? Oh, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Also has the Moon. You had a lot of cards fall out, so hold on. Bear with me. And you have the Ace of Wands. What's happening in career / school in February for group 2? What's happening in career / school in February for group 2? What's happening in career / school in February for group 2? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hold on. The 4 of Wands. And Death. Interesting. Do I need to add one more? I don't think so. What's happening in love and relationships for group number 2, please? What's happening in love and relationships for group 2, please? What's happening in love and relationships for group 2, please? Whoa. We have the Devil in reverse and the Chariot. Do I need a clarifier? One more, please, Spirit. What's happening in love and relationships for group number 4? What's happening? We have a lot come out. 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords reversed, and the Empress reversed. I just wanted to clarify the Devil. So, let's see here. I do want to clarify. That's why I took more, because I wasn't sure about this. So, okay, group 2. So, personally and spiritually, this is amazing energy right here. Passion and dreams coming out. Along with your tarot cards, it's just reiterating those particular things with passion and dreams here. It's just basically, I believe you're just getting dreams about your passion, honestly. Pay attention to your dreams. You might want to keep a dream journal in particular, especially when you have the moon coming out here as well. You might be getting messages, intuitive messages at that, in your dreams, about what it is that you need to do next, what it is that you want to do next as well. You might even be getting somebody that you really, somebody might be visiting you as well, like your spirit guides, your ancestors, someone who passed on maybe might be visiting you in your dreams, sending you messages. things like that, paired with passion. This is like really giving me the vibe that you are awakening to your life purpose, especially with attuned to the divine up here. Attuned to the divine, attuned to the divine, and then you have life purpose here, which we'll get into in just a second. Which I kind of don't like how I'm covering the words, so we'll do that. But yeah, it's just basically reiterating here with the moon, the Ace of Wands, like you're just getting this spark of this fiery inspiration come through in a dream, like almost like an epiphany, but like inspirational epiphany of what it is that you need to do or want to do. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's just about you like strategizing and putting in that work with how you want to move forward in that. The Seven of Pentacles just tells me that this is something that you're going to have to really look forward with a strategic mind, like what is it that I want out of this, and how do I move forward? What is it that I want to achieve doing this, putting my dreams and passions together? What is the best way to move forward with all of this? And it's pretty like, I don't really know how else to go deeper with this message here. It's so clear and concise and just not much to really say, because it kind of goes deeper in with your career slash school. As far as like the message that I'm getting here, with this career area, life purpose, clarity, it's just all coming together here. Basically, it's you kind of shifting here, if you will, and it's you gaining clarity on what it is your life purpose is, basically. So it's you really planting the seeds and growing those roots and sprouting up a tree. So with the Four of Wands, it's just about coming into harmony and setting the foundation and celebrating that you are finally on this path and like discovering what it is that you truly are meant to be doing here. With the Death card, this is about you having a rebirth. So this might be like this is more so like you came out of the rebirth. Now, this might have come out upside down because this is the card that flew out on the floor, and I honestly don't know if it was upside down or not, but it makes sense if it was, because it's you finishing the rebirth process. Regardless, this is about you having done the rebirth process, rising out from the ashes, honestly, the scorpionic energy here. And you are rising from the ashes and basically building a new foundation, like growing a new tree, if you will. Not a new tree, but like cutting off what is no longer, cutting off the dead ends. Is that what I just heard? Yes. Cutting off the dead ends and growing new, sprouting the new abundance, the new abundant areas. So when a tree starts to die, if you want to save it, you just have to cut off the parts that are dying and really nourish it back to life. And that's what's happening here. So whether this is you in school, it's about you finding out what it is that you really want to do, or your career path. This is you shifting career paths. For some of you, this is finding a hobby that can turn into something more profitable, more something that you can pursue in the long term type of thing, like your own business, side hustle type of thing that can possibly be more for you, more suitable for you, more fulfilling, things like that type of life purpose thing. Long purpose, I'm so sorry. But it's really about you finding that clarity, that peace of mind, because I feel like for a while you felt kind of lost, and now it's just about harnessing your courage to really step into this light, harnessing that courage to really just be confident and trust your intuition that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path. And this is happening. You're going to really be celebrating in this area as long as you keep going forward. Trust your intuition. Trust that you're on the right path. Trust that it feels right. You're doing the right thing. And go forward with it. Things are really, like, know that you're seeing with clear eyes for a reason. Know that it feels right for a reason, and you're only feeling scared because it feels like unknown. This might be something you not done before, like uncharted territory, that sort of thing. Like with the safe travel, it's making me feel like it's uncharted territory, and that's why it's a little scary. And maybe that's why you're questioning and second guessing yourself in terms of, is this the right path? But definitely this is, have the courage and the strength. You're doing just fine. So that's what I'm seeing for you in this area. Now moving on to your love and relationships area. Let me just shift these cards so we can see. Are we in frame still? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Sort of. There we go. With trust and inspiration. Okay. This is really, again, it's kind of like your overall theme this month about really trusting yourself, trusting and having the confidence in yourself and your own, having your own discernment. So with inspiration, you're obviously getting the spark of passion and stuff like that, in your overall energy. But with inspiration here, just know that it's calling you to, like, if you feel stuck, just really find things that bring you inspiration, whether it's going on a walk. Sometimes it takes getting out of your own comfort zone. So get out of the house, go in nature if you can. I know in some places it's really cold. Meditate if you can. Sometimes it helps to, like, really, like, dance it out, you know. Movement really helps. Singing in the shower, taking a nice relaxing bath, grounding yourself, start a creative project, take a walk if you can, and really just allow yourself to be open to whatever sparks that inspiration. And know that the things and the people coming into your life, like, be open to building the trust with those people, especially with this woman with a heart card coming in the upright in your energy in the beginning, in the overall energy of your month this month. Wow, words are hard, this group. I feel like we're second guessing ourselves here. We're kind of stuttering a little bit. We're, like, shaky. I feel like I'm picking up on your energy here. But this is, so with trust here in your love and relationships area, this is just about you kind of letting your guard down, because when we clarify the devil in reverse here, it's kind of this energy of, some of you might have been in a toxic environment, relationship, and we had to make this decision, to walk away from it. Or some of us might be having to make this decision to walk away from it, and we have to trust that we are making the right decision for ourselves, because we're in an environment where we are no longer able to grow, and we have our guard up. We are heavily guarded. We are obviously, like, really hurt here. You can see how she's, like, bandaged up, and she's got her little, like, pill, it looks like pills here, because she's hurt, you know. And she put up these fences, she's built up these fences around her to keep her guarded and protected, because she's been hurt and she's in a situation that she does not want to be in. I say her because this is a female depicted in the picture, but it's whether or not, what, doesn't matter what you identify as, okay? And this is just painting me a picture of, you are not able to grow in the environment that you're in, and so you are having this inspiration to trust that you are making the decision to leave, or you've already made this decision to leave, and trust that you made the right decision. Trust that you made the right decision to leave and to cut ties with this toxic person, and this person who has held you back and really held this negative bond to you. And with the Chariot here, it's about you moving forward, and successfully at that. The Chariot is all about moving forward and victoriously. It's about you it's about you moving forward and going forward in a way where you're moving up and you're leveling up. The Chariot is very like a happy, successful, victorious feeling. 7 is also a lot about you really discovering more about you as well. So it's this trust and inspiration that you are doing the right thing for you, and you're discovering more about you. You're really starting to flourish. So you see how she has these roses in her basket. She's no longer having this guard up and she's putting it in her basket. So trust that you can like start to take these walls down, and that you can open up to the right people because you're no longer trapped in this situation anymore. And now for those of you who are already maybe you're single, like that's what I said, that's what I'm talking about. Like you don't have to worry so much about like everyone is going to be out to get you, like this person who has already hurt you, things like that. Trust that the right people are coming in. Like I said, with this woman holding a heart, somebody new is coming your way to bring you the right love that you've been manifesting in, the right love that you deserve, things like that. And just trust, use your discernment. Of course, not everyone has that same energy, so you don't have to keep your guard up all the time, because when you are guarded all the time, you're not going to be open to receiving that love. Like yes, we are guarded and we won't get hurt, but we also won't be enjoying that same feeling also. So keep that in mind with that same energy. And relationships in general, if you're not even thinking about that, this is just about you trusting that not everyone is out to get you. Not everyone is out to stab you in the back or do you wrong. Trust that you have the discernment, and know that you are going to find the right people who are for you and the right people who are not for you. You know, it's just about using your own judgment, I feel like, and being able to cut those certain people out and know who is for you and who is not for you. We all have our own cups of tea, and that's what it's all about. That might be a weird way to say it, but that's kind of the way that it's coming through. We're gonna move forward before I butcher the message anymore. We have this deck here has like over like 200 cards, so I separated it into 3 stacks here. I'm gonna show it to you. And I'm going to shuffle 1 from each stack to get you an idea of what's happening for your month of February. So what's happening? Oh, that was fast. We have Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Oh, nice. So I'm going to put that there. That was stack number 1. What's happening in February for group 2? Again, really quick. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, group 2. This energy is interesting because the mule is really slow and the fox is really quick. So there's this energy of about like balance, and you have a lot of 2 energy in your reading. So I think that you can overcome this for sure. It's just about you being mindful to being open to this change. And I think it's about this part right here. It's about you trusting that you're able to go through this change, trusting that you can let your walls down, trusting that you can let the right people in, and not everyone is going to be like this person who has hurt you in the past. Trusting that, you know, good people are out there and coming into your life, and you're attracting these people into your life at that. So we're gonna get one more card. We got this one. We have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Okay, that's like confirmation right there from your guides. That, oh, can you focus, camera? It's confirmation from your guides, literally confirmation that you can trust that you will be taken care of in difficult times, not just from the divine, but from the right people. Trust that someone is coming into your life to not be like this person who hurt you in the past, but to truly love on you the way that you deserve to be loved on, the way that you have hoped for and dreamed for. And that's just an amazing feeling. I really love that card came out for you. But yeah, that is where I'm going to leave your reading for the month of February, your predictions for February, you guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash the like button and comment down below to let me know how this reading went for you, how you enjoyed it, and I would appreciate it if you also shared this. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'm also going to link my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our community over there, where we'll have exclusive pick a card readings not available here on YouTube, and also I'm going to start doing some extended readings as well, so that'll be really fun. Yeah, thank you so much to those of you who have left me a virtual tip. I appreciate it so much. It allows me to do what I do here on YouTube and buy more decks to use on the channel. So yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Happy February, happy birthday Aquarians. Bye. What's up, group 3? If you chose the Sodalite, welcome to your reading for February 2022 predictions, and we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to kind of go into, if you missed the intro, this is the first time I chose to do a channeled song, just because when I pre-shuffled your oracles right here, it just so happened that when I was doing it, every single group had a different song playing, and this group in particular, your group in particular, had Willow by Taylor Swift playing, so that might be I don't know, your theme song. There might be a message in there for you, something like that. So definitely take that if it resonates. See if there's something hidden in there for you. I also wanted to just briefly explain what's happening. So these oracle cards right here is just like a general overview of what to expect for the month of February 2022. And then I'm going to roll this astro dice right here. This is just the zodiac sign one. So we're going to see the top 3 signs that are going to play a significant role. Now, this could be your sign, your sun, moon, or rising, or someone else's sign that could be playing a significant role for you in the month of February. So we're going to roll that 3 times and see what pops up. But without further ado, also so of course we're also going to go deeper with oracle cards and tarot for your personal / spiritual, career / school, and love and relationships. And then I'm also going to shuffle these tea leaf cards here to see what you can expect. So what else you can expect anyways. So without beating the bush anymore, we're going to go deeper. Oh, this is cool. I didn't notice that. You have 2 of these same backings. This particular deck has different like artwork on the back of the cards, so that's cool. Anyways, your first card, we have Leo energy here. First quarter moon in Leo, be humble. Okay, and we have your energy card is 15, appreciation. That makes sense with that card right there. We also have number 3, prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Oh, I like that a lot. You have some prosperity coming in this month. Group 3, I really like that. Number 13, energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. Yes, I love that a lot. 13 is my lucky number. So I feel really good about your group. Your energy this month is really amazing. Group number 3. So right off the bat, sorry, right off the bat, let me just take a sip of water. Hold on. Okay, group 3, sorry. Right off the bat, this is all about shifting your energy, group 3. I have a feeling that you are wanting to accomplish so much in terms of like not necessarily just materially, but in all aspects. When you think of the word abundance, like that's the word that's coming into my head. I'm being drawn to like this tree imagery in the cards here. You have it here in the prosperity card, and then I'm being drawn to it like the flourishing, the flowering in this appreciation card as well. And then in this be humble and energy card, it's just making me think that you need to switch up your energy into a different type of mindset with the be humble as well, in order to attain this prosperity that you are looking for. With the number 3, that is all about attainment and achieving this particular abundance. 3 is about the initial achievement of abundance, and you have both be humble and appreciation. So it's about really shifting your mindset to, not to say that you're like not humble, but to really practice grounding yourself and slowing down your energy and spending less time, like I believe this card, like when I was reading the guidebook, slow down and show more substance. Spend less, show more substance. Does that make sense? Like, don't let your ego take over, and really just put more energy forth in to doing things that are more substantial as opposed to material, if that makes sense. So if I can give an example, rather than using your power and money to attain something or achieve something, you would instead give your time and energy to help do something, if that makes sense. So rather than like, let's say rather than just like throw your money at a project, you would rather, I'm being told like you rather, spirit rather you put in your time and energy into helping people get it done, if that makes sense. Like getting that group project done, or instead of like buying something that's already done, help someone put that together. It's really just about choosing gratitude and being grateful and shifting your mindset from like lack to abundant. Appreciate what you already have and stop focusing on the things that you want to attain. Like, while that is important to keep your eye on the prize, it's also very important to appreciate what you already have instead of focusing on what you do not have in order for you to bring in more, if that makes sense. So by focusing on the things that you have already and being grateful for those things, appreciating the things that you already have and the things that are around you, rather than focusing on the things, the gaps and the holes in your life in which that you are trying to fill in and attain. Focus on the things that are already there, that you're already grateful for, so that more things can come in. And you're focusing on the again, you're shifting your mindset, you're shifting your perspective, you're shifting your energy to that abundant, that prosperous energy and mindset instead of the lack. And that is what your overall energy is about this coming month. It's about shifting that. It's about changing up the tone. It's really these colors are also making me think of a lot of like solar plexus and sacral energy as well, because it's like yellow and orange. So it's really about wisdom and showing like strength and determination in terms of staying disciplined in this. It takes a lot of willpower to do this, to shift your mindset, a lot of strength, like I said, strength and power, and as far as like your sacral energy, because it has a little bit of like goldeny orange, so that makes me think that part of that is sacral energy as well. It's about putting in your passion and getting creative here, mixing in like the social aspect and helping other people to do what you need to do as well, because again, it's about energy. Put that good energy out there if you want it to come back to you, and don't do it just with that intention of wanting things to come back to you. Do it because it feels good and because you actually want to do it. Don't do it with the intention that you're going to get something good out of it. So it's just really about appreciating what you have and giving back because you genuinely want to. And I really do feel like you have that energy within your heart, but it's just about, again, energy, appreciation. Appreciate those around you and give back to those people. That's what I'm getting from this. So we're gonna go ahead and roll the astro dice 3 times to see the top 3 signs for next month. So we have Taurus. So that could be your sign, someone else significant playing a role next month. We also have Cancer. I like to see that. Oh, Cancer again. Cancer might be significant. I'm going to go ahead and roll it one more time just because I feel like we need to get... Oh, Cancer is really significant, you guys. That's the 3rd time we got Cancer. Maybe I don't need to roll it. Let's see. Okay, we got Virgo. Focus, please. There we go. So again, we got Cancer 3 times in that. So I think Cancer is really significant for you guys. Connect with your emotions. I'm just flipping out the candle. So Cancer could be somebody's sign or like someone really significant, just because that came out 3 times in a row. 3 times. You guys are group 3. You guys have 3 here in prosperity. So I think Cancer is someone very significant coming in, or it could be you. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to go deeper with these cards right here. We're going to get one of each. I think I was taking 1 and the bottom for every section, so we're going to keep that flow. I think that's how I did it.
I just thought I'm going to in the next day, so. Group 3, what's going on in Group 3 February 2022 for their personal and spiritual union? What's happening for Group 3 in February?
We have answers. We also have inspiration on the bottom. I think I was doing that, but I'm not sure now. I hope that's how I was doing it. If not, lucky you guys. Okay, group number 3. What's going on in career / school?
For February 2022, what's happening in their career and schooling for February 22? Oh, okay, hold on. That's a lot of cards. We're going to take...
We have financial health. We also have talent coming out. And I'm going to note home. Maybe I should just take it. I think I'm just going to take it. Yep, we're just going to take it. Okay, and what's happening in love and relationships for group 3? What's happening
in love and relationships for group 3? What's happening in love and relationships for group 3 in February? What's happening in love and relationships for group 3 in February 2022? What's happening in love and relationships for group 3 in February 2022?
Ooh, psychic abilities. I've actually never seen this card before. It's really cool. And oh my gosh, the bottom is literally love. That's amazing. Okay. And let us clarify with some tarot. I'm excited for you, group 3. A lot of interesting and good things are happening. Good energy here. I think definitely grounding is a huge important thing here as well, because you have a tree energy here with this financial health card. It also talks about it here in this card as well. What's happening? What is happening? Oops. What is happening for group 3 in their personal and spiritual life for February 2022? What's happening in February 2022. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And the back, we have the Knight of Wands. What's going on for group 3 in February for their career slash school? What's going on in February for career slash school for group 3? What's going on in February for career? Whoa. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Which we also have Temperance at the back. Okay, what is happening in love and relationships for group number 3 in February? What is happening for group 3 love and relationships in February? Look at your candle. What's happening in love and relationships for group 3? Oh, we have number 13, Death in the reverse. I'm gonna put that there. And your back of the deck is the Five of Cups in reverse. I'm going to clarify, please. Can you clarify that, Spirit? Whoa. Almost dropped the cards. Hold on. What's happening? Can you please clarify this for me, please, Spirit? Love and relationships for group 3. The Princess of Swords. I think I need to lay these out a little bit better so that you can see. Okay, group 3. So, with this personal area for your February, I do see, like, obviously you're going to get answers coming through and inspiration from these answers. For some of you, this is about some kind of healing that you've been going through, and you're basically pulling out the swords of your back, and as with every sword that you pull out, you're basically learning more and understanding more and getting more answers from every sword that you pull out. Oh, I just dropped the card, hold on. And with every sword that you that you pull out of your back, you're essentially gaining more insight and learning more and seeing more. You're seeing more answers, and with that, getting inspiration from those answers, more healing, more insight. And this healing can be literally from anything, from some sort of heartbreak, betrayal, loss. As this is a general reading, it's going to vary for a lot of you. And with this Knight of Wands, I do believe this is just you representing you coming in with this inspiration, this like spark of inspiration, and wanting to use all of those answers and that insight that you're gaining from this healing and understanding that you're going to use these swords essentially to do something with it. And what this answers card also talks about is a lot of spirituality and like esoteric type things. So it can be like tarot, it can be divination of any type, it can be things like Reiki, it can be things like meditation, it can be a lot of different spiritual type things in which you decide to use whatever answers that you seek out from these types of spiritual things, esoteric type things, and even expand upon it by going in and studying it, because you're so inspired by what you're learning and what answers you're uncovering. I see you actually going deeper with it, and either you are going to be inspired and gaining insight and wanting to explore more of your spiritual side and learning practices like Reiki, practices like meditation, practices like tarot, practices like other divination type things, scrying. For a lot of you, I'm seeing like crystal work and things like that. Tantra, I heard Tantra. Is that a word, Tantra? Or is it tantric? Sorry. which I'm so sorry, I'm not sure. But the Ten of Swords, yeah, I'm just seeing that you're taking this loss, like, and or this heartache and betrayal, and you're basically empowering yourself with it. You're no longer being you're no longer letting it overtake you, is like the feeling that I'm getting. And you're being inspired. You're taking inspired action with this Knight of Wands and this inspiration that's coming through. So that's what I'm seeing for you. You're just taking back that power, and you're shifting your energy to turn it into something prosperous. It's really, it's like this really empowered feeling. I'm really excited, actually. Like, my heart is kind of racing. Sorry, I just knocked the microphone. Now, moving into your career slash school area, this part is a little bit different. Not necessarily bad different, but just more so like, be careful. It can go two ways, okay? So there are some delays and frustration in terms of things that you might be pushing forward with. It's this energy of like, you are so excited, right? With this energy of you wanting to get things done, wanting to attain things, this inspiration that's coming through, and you're so excited to do it and get it done and push forward in your goals. But this area is telling you to slow down. Slow down and take things slow. Have patience, and don't come in so hot. Like, I'm hearing coming in hot, but like, you need to slow down. This is about like some delays. You might be like experiencing some frustrations in certain areas, especially when it comes to like finances. And for some of you, it might be even like buying a house. There might be some delays there. Or you might not get the first house that you wanted, like your first choice, but maybe your second choice might be the one that you're getting. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. It's really just this energy of having patience and really being open to adapting, like shift again. It's all about your energy and being open to shifting your energy, being open to like adapting. I keep seeing like shape shift, being able to go with the flow and not so rigid in your plans, and allowing yourself the flexibility. Be flexible and allow yourself room to bend, and room to room to make changes should there be delays, things like that. So when it comes to your financial health, don't be like, I think I talked about it up here as well. Don't be so quick to spend on everything. More substance, less spending, things like that. Your talents are going to be recognized as well, in terms of like both career and school. Let that be something that speaks for itself. Again, that talks a lot, going back to more substance, less spending. Like, let your work speak for itself. Let your talents really shine, because that's what's coming through with this. Look at that. You are really going to be shining this month if you allow yourself to do it. Again, it's just about like letting yourself step into your light, your energy, this Leo energy as well. It's all about your confidence and letting your confidence shine through without overdoing it. It's about keeping that humble energy as well. Don't don't overdo it. I know that's like a weird line to walk, but again, it's about balance. That's such a huge thing here that came out with this temperance card. It's about balance. Temper the energy. It's like tempering chocolate. It can't be too hot, and it can't be not hot enough, or you're going to burn the chocolate or not melt it enough to get it just right. That's like the image I'm seeing with this home. It also talks about like home things being going really well, but it's also about you clear out anything that's taking up space in your home as well, so that you can make room for any like the abundance that's coming through, you know. A lot of stress can be because we have clutter in our house. It can be like something so ridiculous as that, believe it or not. So definitely take that into consideration as well. But also with financial health, not everyone is going to be like too worried about their finances. For some of you, just be wary about like how much you spend. Don't overdo it. Again, for some of you, if somebody owes you money, know that this can also indicate that they are, you know, it can also indicate that they are going to be paying you back this month, especially with the prosperity card here as well. And then for others of you, I'm just saying be wary, because we did have the indication of don't spend so much. You might end up being indebted to someone as well. So just kind of be wary about it, as far as like read the fine lines. Being that we're in Mercury retrograde, don't sign any. Just read the fine lines of every contract that you sign, things like that. So now moving into your love and relationships area, the tarot is very interesting because I'm getting like a very specific message just off the tarot area. So I'm not sure if I'm going to end up drawing more cards to get a different message for other people. But let's just see what I can tap into here. Just off of this, okay, psychic abilities and love that came out, it just made me think that intuitively you're connecting with your soul family, and you're connecting with people who are coming into your life and bringing love into your life, unconditional love at that. And that's an amazing energy that I picked up on right off the bat as soon as I drew these cards. And for a lot of you, these people are coming into your life and opening up psychic abilities that you may have been aware of, and now they're just opening them up even more and heightening your abilities, like opening them up to newer levels, like you're unlocking new higher levels of those abilities, if you know what I mean. And they are so similar in these cards. If you see, like, this girl has a little thing in her third eye here. Let me see if I can pick those up. Like, can you see that on her third eye? And that third eye right there as well. It's just making me think that it's even more so. And then there's this orb around her, an orb around her. So definitely your psychic abilities are opening up, especially that of your intuition, your clairvoyance, things like that, your clear gifts. That's It's just like a beautiful feeling where some of you might even dream about them before they come in, and like have visions of them before they come in, and then you're like, oh my gosh, like I know them, like you know their energy. Like you intuitively pick up on their energy before they come in, and as soon as you meet them, it's like they're so familiar because you've met them energetically, you know. And it's just a beautiful feeling. Like you can close your eyes and feel their energy around you and pick up on their energy around you. That's how strong the bond is. And this doesn't have to all be romantic. This can be with friends. Again, soul family does not have to be just romantic love. So that's amazing energy. Now, when we drew the tarot here, I got a really specific message from these cards. So we're going to see if I can draw more from it in terms of other messages, because this is supposed to be for all types of love, like not just one specific message. But when I get into it, you'll see what I mean. This kind of is about someone who has experienced a loss. So more so like they had this heartbreak a long time ago, and they're no longer broken, like heartbroken, but they're still thinking about the spilled cups. They're still like processing the fact that that relationship and the time put into that relationship was wasted, and they're kind of like looming over that more so than like their heart hurts. It's more of that, not necessarily that their heart hurts, that they're still heartbroken over all of this. That's like not the same vibe that I'm feeling. Not to say that they are not still emotionally attached to this person, because of course it's cups and emotions are cups, right? But this is more of a feeling like, I can't believe that I poured all of this time and effort and I did this and that and X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know, all the things, jumped through the hoops and flipped backwards and, lit my butt on fire and blew bubbles and all that things. Like, and this person just smashed it into smithereens like it meant nothing, and they did not appreciate me. And they just left me. Like, that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Like, I can't believe like they're just having this hard time moving on, and it's like you can't really, you're kind of having a hard time cutting ties. And with the death reverse here, that's like the energy of not being able to rise back from the ashes, so to, like, if that makes any sense. It's like you crashed and burned, but you didn't rise up again, or you refuse to rise up again because you're still looking at the wreckage and you're like, I can't believe that happened. And while of course it's okay to grieve it, and of course it's okay to feel your feelings, and everyone is grieves in their own time, this is about you becoming this Princess of Swords and seeing the truth and seeing things for what they really are, and like finally looking back, and now you're like on the search for like answers. Like, you want these answers, right? You're pulling the swords out of your back and you're getting the answers that you need. And this Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords, who's so eager to find these answers and the knowledge, and you just, that's like your quest now to get out of this funk. And it's kind of like that energy of you're just on the quest, basically. You're so ready to you're eager to do it. It's almost like a dark night, to be honest, but like you're rising up from it. And that's the feeling that I'm getting, that you're so eager. It's like this is like you're shifting. That was like the story coming out, and you're now this Princess of Swords who's pulling every sword out of your back, and you're finding answers, and you're sparking up this inspiration to do all the things that you are meant to be doing. And I feel like this big energy is coming. And again, that's the main energy I'm getting from these cards. So I feel like that's so specific. Whereas like for some of you, you might be in a relationship and that won't apply to you. So let me just see if I can feel for that. Hold on. Okay, for some of you who are in a relationship, I'm kind of getting this feeling that like you're kind of fighting for something here. And like, again, this might be very specific, so only take it if it resonates. You might not even have a message here at all in the tarot part. But for some of you, this is just about, for some of you, this is about finding something out on social media that you didn't want to, or were hoping not to. You had a hunch about it and it wasn't something that you wanted to discover, but you did. And now you're kind of grieving it. And of course, it's not something you wanted to hear. And now you're kind of struggling with, do I let this go or do I forgive and move on? Which pathway are you going to go for? Are you going to renew this relationship, or are you going to walk away from it and That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. And again, very specific, so only take it if it resonates. Otherwise, there may not be a message in the tarot section part for you. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, only take this area here, because I don't think that there was a message here for you in that area. Feel free to pick another group though. I'm going to move on to this tea leaf section though, before I beat the bush, beat the bag, whatever the saying is with that. We're going to get three. This deck has like 200 cards, so I sectioned it into three. So we're going to get one from each stack on what's happening in February for group 3. Spirit, what's happening in February for group 3? Ooh. We have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Yes, I like that. Okay. We have stack number 2 here. Hold on. What's happening in February for group 2, Spirit? Ooh. Oh, we got a month. April. So, something that you happen to do here might be blooming in April, or someone born in April might be significant for you this month. And then last stack, what's happening in February for group 3? Whoa. Oh, you guys got lucky. Okay, hold on. I dropped one on the ground. One sec. Okay. Okay, so we have March, another month. So March is right after. So something might be significant, or a Pisces person, someone born in March might be significant for you as well. And we have wall, misunderstanding. So definitely be on the lookout for a misunderstanding. But opportunities are waiting for you. This is so exciting. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading for your February 2022 group number 3. Again, don't be so hung up on this love section, because this was super specific. So if that doesn't feel right for you, don't take it. Only take it if it resonates. But this oracle section was very open to anyone. So definitely feel free to check out another group for the love section and claim it. But that is where I'm going to leave your reading group number 3. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please smash the like button and comment down below to let me know how this resonated for you. And if you enjoyed it, I would definitely appreciate it if you shared it. That helps out my channel so much, and I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'm also going to be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our community over there, where we're going to have exclusive pick a card readings not available here on YouTube. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon in the next reading. Bye! What's up, group 4? If you chose the citrine crystal, if my camera will focus, yes. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to pop your crystal right over here. And I'm going to just explain really quickly, in case you missed the intro, we are doing February 2022 predictions. And in the beginning, I did talk about, this is the first time I channeled a song for every group. And for your group in particular, this was different because as I was shuffling the oracle cards right here, a different song came up for every group, and that was different. So your group got Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. So take that as you will. There might be a message for you there. That might be a significant song for you. So again, check it out if you like to. But yeah, I thought that was really fun. I'm also going to, so these oracle cards represent the general overview of your month, what's happening, and then we'll go ahead and roll this astro dice. This is just the zodiac signs. I'm still learning, so we're just going to focus on the top 3 signs here that are going to play a significant role in your month of February. This can be your sign or someone else's sign, again, who is going to play a significant role in your month in February. So we're going to roll that 3 times, and then we're going to go deeper and look at your personal slash spiritual, career slash school, and love slash relationships. And then clarify with tarot in each section. And then if you can see here, I'm also going to shuffle one from each stack. This deck in particular from the Tea Leaf Oracle has over I think 200 cards, so I can't really shuffle all of them at one time. That's why I sectioned it off into 3. So that'll be really exciting. Anyway, without further ado, let's just jump right in. I don't want to blabber. So we have a new moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. Nice, very nice. Let's have number 21, strategy. We have number 5, justice. By the power of 3 by 3, Matt deliver justice to me. I may have butchered that name. I like this energy right here, justice and strategy. And then we have number 1, love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. Ooh, I love that. Group number 4. Especially with it being February next month. I love that as well. And I love the color scheme right here as well. We have a lot of blue-green energy in your cards right here. So I'm picking up on heart chakras as well as some third eye and throat, we'll say. So definitely some love, healing maybe, and definitely communication and intuition. So definitely picking up on that. Anyways, moving into your cards right here, what do they mean? Let's talk about it, right? Let's see, where do I want to start? With this card right here, it's just about really planning carefully for the goals that you have set for yourself, and be like really open and ready to adapt to anything that might come up. Especially like, you know, we can plan and plan and plan, but like as far as our plans going according to plan, you know, that rarely ever happens. Not to say that things aren't going to go your way, but just be ready to adapt, you know. With strategy coming up, it's just about being strategic, right? Being ready to I'm just seeing like I'm seeing Pikachu go like this, like agility move, you know. So be strategic, be open and willing to bend as you need to, and be flexible like a straw, you know. In case something doesn't go according to plan A, you can shift to plan B. You're very flexible. And it's also about, wow guys, my dogs just barked like crazy. That means keep your not keep your guard up, but definitely be ready for anything that pops up out of nowhere. So that's just confirmation right there, to just be ready for anything that arises out of the blue. And definitely have a strategy put in place. And if you don't already have one, this card also can talk about like putting one in place. Set the intention, because you won't be able to achieve anything without that. Like it's also with this card, it's saying step up and lead. Step up and lead. You are like literally the boss of your own life, and it's about putting discipline and strategy into place in order for you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. With number 21 condensing to 3, that's about like growth and expansion, achieving something in abundance. So if you want to do that, you need to definitely set the intention, put action into place. And definitely if you want to, you know, with the step up and lead, it's just really reiterating in my head. Spirit is telling me, have a plan in place, be strategic about it, and be disciplined. And it's about slow and steady wins the race always. And with, especially when this Justice card says like by the power of 3 by 3, it just makes me think even more 3 energy. So growth, abundance, communication, things like that is very important in terms of whatever you're setting out to do this month. Also, feathers might be really important. I don't know why I'm seeing feathers as well. Not just in this card, but I'm seeing it in my mind. But yeah, I'm also seeing as well, like whatever energy you put out, you're going to get back. So keep in mind with this Justice card as well, karma is a big thing I'm feeling as well. Be mindful of the energy that you put out there. And with that 5 energy also, just be strategic. Any challenges that might arise, I do see you overcoming them, but also just be ready for them to pop up as well. But yeah, let's roll your dice, you guys. Love. I'm excited for your love energy here. Is this Capricorn? Yes, it is. I don't know why I couldn't tell. That's Capricorn there, and you got it again. So Capricorn is very, might be very significant, especially since you had it here as well. You have Gemini. Can you see that? Gemini. And you also have Scorpio. So Capricorn, Gemini, and Scorpio may be important signs, might be your sign. Also might be important seasons. I did not say that in the other groups, I don't think. So moving forward, let's shuffle these oracle cards to get some themes. Whoa. Let's see here, group number 4. Group number 4. What's happening in February for group number 4? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to do one more because I spilled the cards. I'm also getting that if anybody has done you wrong, I feel like they're getting, you're like gonna see their karma come back. So that might be really specific, but, or it might not be. But yeah, what's happening in February for group 4? In personal and spiritual, what's happening for group number 4 in their personal / spiritual area? What's happening in February for group number 4 in their personal / spiritual area? What's happening for group number, well, we'll take both. I was only going to take one and the bottom, but we'll take both. This is interesting because group number 1 had this also, so you might have a message there. I'm going to take that because, yeah. So again, group number 1 had that also. We'll see what you get. These 2 cards, not this one, but these 2 together in the same section, I believe. What's happening for group number 4 in career / school? What's happening for group number 4 in career / school for February? What's happening in February for group 4 / in career / school? What's happening in February for group number 4 in their career / school? Whoa, we're only going to take one. We have commitment. Okay, I'm going to show you what came up. We have justice coming up again, which I think I'm just going to take that to show you. But we also have finding and inspiration. We're going to note that. And your bottom of the deck is lighten your load. Okay, got it. What's happening for group number 4 in their love/relationships in February? What's happening in February for group number 4 in the love and relationships? What's happening in February for group 4 in love and relationships? What's happening in February for group 4 in February? What's happening in February for group 4 in their love and relationships? Talent. You also have freedom here. So that's what I see for y'all. Y'all. I never say that like that, so that might be something. Or not. Okay. This is crowded, so we're gonna figure out how to make it not crowded somehow. Hold on. Okay, a little better. What's happening for you? Group number 4. Okay, what's happening in February? Personal and spiritual for group 4. What's happening in February for personal and spiritual group number 4? What's happening in February? Personal and spiritual for group number 4. Wow. 2 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Can you still see that if I put it here? Okay, and what's happening in career? The Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the 7 of Wands. What's happening in love and relationships in February for group 4? What's happening in love and relationships in February for group 4? Love and relationships in February for group 4. What's happening in February for group 4? We have, interesting, we have the Lovers. We also have the 6 of Swords reversed. And your bottom is Princess. Why did I hold it like that? The Princess of Cups. Okay, group number 4. Starting off with personal and spiritual areas here. It's kind of similar to group 1, so you may want to take a look at that if you feel called to. If not, don't worry about it. Similar because they did have these 2 cards come up in the exact same spot. They had a different card for their 3rd card. Again, I was only taking 2 for each, but somehow more cards came out. For you in particular, you may have recently experienced a loss of a loved one, and for that I am deeply, deeply sorry for your loss. It is not easy to lose someone that you love, and just know that when this card pops up for you, that your loved ones are with you always, and you may even feel their energy around you, especially when you are feeling alone. You may be even like sitting by yourself on your bed or on the chair. For a lot of you, I'm seeing you like with your legs curled up, and you're, you know, I can see someone in that position, and your loved one is like with you during that time. Music might be really significant as well. I'm hearing someone listening to music. But with this grieving card here, it's really about you. It's really about you knowing that knowing that your loved one that you've lost is connecting with you. You might see symbols a lot, certain symbols, and everyone's symbols are going to vary. For some of you, it's a specific type of bird or birds in general. For some of you, it's butterflies. For some of you, it's ladybugs. For some of you, it might even be a spider for some of you. That came in my head just now. For others of you, I'm seeing a bumblebee or a bee. So take it if it resonates, but know that you're going to see, you might even see angel numbers often. So pay attention to certain things around you when you see these angel numbers, as well as you might hear something or see something that might be specific from that person. Or you might see certain things around you that remind you of them. That's them sending you a sign that they are with you and that they love you. But just know that when this card shows up, it's about a new start coming into your life as well. With transformation here, it's about you going from this grieving period into a new period of your life. So it's kind of like a cool experience in that you are taking this experience of loss and you're using it as strength into your transformation, and it's like an awakening in a sense too. It's like shifting your energy into a newfound light. So do you see how this light is here and this light is here in this card also? And this butterfly kind of bloomed into a different type of butterfly, but it's still a butterfly, if that makes sense. But it's all about your energetic shift, and it's propelling you to a different, like a higher level, if you will. And it's about you really, it's about like your manifestations being answered. Like you have put in the intention, and all of these things around you are going to start, you're going to start seeing shifts happening, and you're setting your eyes on the future, and you're starting to plan and put things into place. And if you are familiar with the Rider-Waite, this card is very similar to the Magician in her pose, but also similar to the Two of Wands in the sense that she's facing outward and looking out to the horizon. But in this Two of Wands, she's facing forward, holding a globe. So it's a little bit different and a little bit similar at the same sense. So it's like a combination of the two. I don't know if I made sense just now, but so it's really about you setting your eyes on the future and planning and taking inspired action toward those plans. And you are going to reach these levels of, with this Nine of Pentacles, it talks about stability and independence and abundance, and really just reaching a place of self love and self, like this is pre-Empress energy, so like you're really just flourishing and feeling really like it's a whole vibe basically. And you're just stepping into that, you're stepping up and leading, and you're stepping into this love for yourself. First of all, yourself. One is the number of self and this new beginning, and you're taking this inspiration, you're stepping up and leading into your life, and you're going to start taking strategic action toward these manifestations. So anything that you've been manifesting is going to start coming in as long as you take the strategic action, step up and start doing the putting forth the action toward these goals and manifestations, and you're going to start attaining them. 9 is the number of attainment. 9 of Pentacles, nonetheless, you're going to be in a very good, stable and abundant place, very comfortable, very stable, self-sufficient, more than comfortable. You know, you're gonna have more than enough for yourself and to be comfortable in both love and materially. So that's a very amazing place to be in this area and in all areas of your life. So moving on to your career / school area, we have commitment, lighten your load, and justice again is a huge thing. So that's all about balance. For some of you, this can be anything like legal wise. Again, I don't really go too deep into legal matters on any reading for that matter, but I do see that any kind of contracts that you've been signing or any kind of court matters are doing well for you. But with this commitment and lighten your load and justice, it's about you putting your needs and goals first in terms of your career and school, because that's the focus here in this area. So it's about lightening your load in the sense that you can't carry the whole world on your shoulders. You can't say yes to everything and please everyone. Okay, it's justice for yourself, justice for you and your goals and your manifestations and the things that you were trying to attain and achieve in whether it's school or work, okay, or your business, whatever applies to you here. And you need to make the choice here on what it is that you want to do and commit to that. Make that commitment to yourself and your goals, because you can't say yes to everything, okay, or you will break and you will drop the ball essentially. And who's going to suffer? It's either going to be you and your goals, or whatever you drop the ball on. And either way, at the end of the day, you're not going to get what you want unless you make the choice, right? And it is your free will to choose what you want. So that's why justice is here. It's about you. It says right here, deliver justice to me. So I think 3 is a very important number. You might be choosing 3 projects to focus on, whether it's 3 projects for yourself all the way, or 2 for you, 1 for someone else, so you're not so focused on yourself maybe. Again, it's totally up to you, but it's about you making the commitment to yourself to stick to these things and lighten your load. Don't say yes to everything. Stick to like 1 to 3 things that you can keep your focus on, because this Knight of Pentacles is about having like a scattered energy here. You don't want to be so scattered in your energy and focus on like have like everything all around, but you also don't want to have your eggs in one basket. So that's why I kind of say like I think 3 is an important number in your reading. When you have 3 by 3, you have the 3 here. 21 condenses to 3, and I just think that number keeps popping up. So it's just, yeah. With the 7 of Wands here, it's just about you really overcoming any challenges that pop up. We did talk about challenges earlier and how you need to be ready for anything that pops up, and you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to persevere. 7 of Wands is literally the perseverance card, and pushing through whatever pops up, whatever obstacles that overcomes. Like if you look at her, she is not fazed by anything that sprouts up. Any of these wands that sprout up in front of her, she's like, yeah, and what? And she's just going to chop them down and go right through them. And that's you guys. You guys are going to just chop them right down and go right through them and be on your merry way to go through and achieve your goals. So that's basically what you guys are doing. But it's just about you focusing on lightening your load and not spreading yourself too thin. This can also talk about you being, don't be too, so like quick to get things done, like now as well. With this commitment card and the Knight of Pentacles reverse, it's also we don't want to be too much of in a rush too. So Pentacles are about slow and steady. Did I say that earlier too? Slow and steady wins the race. So don't be so much in a rush. I know we're all about like instant gratification here, but when it comes to our goals, when it's something so big, we don't want to rush them. We want them to be something that are, we want to set the foundation really sturdy and make sure the bones are really good. And that way they are lifelong, long-term things that are going to stay in place for us, whether or not it's for school or business or what. We want these things to be really solid. Moving into your love/relationships, we have a lot of 6 energy here also. 6 is like 3 twice. So 3 is, again, a huge number in your reading. We have talent and freedom, and we also have the Lovers. Let's see here. Okay, moving into your love and relationships area here with talent and freedom. Let's talk about these cards first. It's just really about you stepping into your light. Free yourself from this cage and step into your authenticity and speak your truth. I did talk about you picking up on this heart and throat chakra, even third eye, like intuition type of energy in your blue-green energy up here. I was picking up on a lot of that colors. It's coming out right here. It's really about you stepping into your light, stepping into your authenticity, and speaking your truth with both of these cards here. It's about you owning your truth, owning your authenticity. If you can see here how she has this orb in her chest here as well as it going up to her throat. Let's see if I can like get it to, you can see it closer. Come on, focus. But it's really about connecting with your heart and really freeing yourself from this cage. Don't let someone cage you in. Free yourself from that cage. It's about you stepping into your light and stepping into your authenticity. Let your talent really shine. And in terms of like your love life and your relationships, don't let anybody dim your light. It's about you being you. Don't let anybody make you feel any type of way about who you need to be and who you need to pretend, or who you need to be for them. It's about you being you for you, and the right people will come and you will attract the right person to you by being who you are. Don't make yourself feel like you have to be a certain way, because it's about you freeing yourself from this cage and letting your true self shine through. With the 6 energy here and the Princess of Cups, first let's talk about the 6. I'm getting like scatterbrained here. It's just about like reiterating harmony and love coming in with the Lovers and the 6 of Swords. For some of you, this is somebody coming back who regrets leaving. Now, they have like unfinished business with you and they are coming back to finish it. And this can be an ex-lover coming in, and this doesn't mean that you have to get back with them or that you are getting back with them. That is up to you. But typically, that's what I feel like when I see these cards together. It's somebody that you've been with before coming back to finish something that they maybe things were left unsaid, or you didn't have closure or whatever. It kind of feels like that. It's like somebody who went back, who like gave you something and took it away. Like they took it away, they're coming back to give it back to you. It's kind of that feeling, especially with the Princess of Cups in the reverse here. But yeah, with the Lovers here, it's just I'm getting like this like the romance is coming back to you, and it's about, you have a choice, of course. It's always your choice whether or not you want to unite with them, and it's that energy. Now, for those of you who are already in a relationship, this is kind of interesting energy. It's almost like this person, maybe like they are stepping up in the commitment level, and then there's like a delay, and they're going back on it. Like they're taking back what they committed to you. So to give you an example, it's like, let's say this person wants to, like, they say, okay, I'm going to give you a key to my apartment. They're showing me Ross and Mona, that episode of Friends with Ross and Mona. And he's like, okay, I don't want to have he didn't want to take like a Christmas picture with her, right? And he wasn't ready for that commitment level. So he's like, oh, I'm going to give you a key to my apartment. But then he didn't really want to do that. But he gave it to her, right? But he regretted giving it to her. So instead of asking for it back, he just changed the locks on his doors. That's kind of that's like the imagery I'm being shown. It's like the person that you're with is, he or she or they are making this commitment to step it up in your relationship, but then going back on it. So just be weary of it. They're making you feel some sort of way, and don't let them make you feel like you need to change yourself or dim your light or, you know, go in this cage or for whatever reason, or change who you are in order to do whatever. That is just the energy I'm getting from your tarot on elaborating on these cards. So just something to keep in mind. That might be very specific. I feel like that's very specific. Group 3 had a very specific message that was not going to be for everyone for sure. But definitely, yes, that is the message I'm picking up on for you guys, group number 4. But we're going to move into the tea leaf cards here. So we're going to shuffle one from each stack. So group number 4, what's happening in February for group number 4? In February, what's happening for group number 4 in February? We have younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. And I like to take this as like not necessarily woman, but someone who identifies as a female or feminine energy. We like to deal with energies here, not necessarily genders, if that makes sense. I like to deal with energies here on my channel, so never feel like you need to identify. I'm all inclusive here. I just want to be clear. Oops. What's going on for group number 4 in February? What's going on for group number 4? Wow, fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Again, masculine energy, not necessarily a man, okay? That's like how I like to read it. If we keep getting like people, I may shuffle more cards for you. I feel like, okay, we have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. So you might have a good time with a feminine and masculine energy next month. That's really interesting. I do want to shuffle one more card for you, just because I feel like we need to. I don't know. I just feel like I need to. So let's shuffle one more card from the first pile. What's happening? Wow, that was the first one. Interesting. We had 2 come out. We have Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Wow. Well, it is a romantic month of February. There we go. And then you also have Needle and Thread. A sincere wish will be granted, group 4. That's awesome. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave your reading, group number 4, for the month of February. I hope that this gave you some insight for your month. As always, the energy is ever changing and you can totally change it. So keep that in mind. That is where I'm going to leave your reading though. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below to let me know how you liked it. And if you enjoyed it, I would definitely appreciate it if you shared this. It helps me out a ton and I definitely appreciate it so much. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'm also going to be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our community over there, where we'll have exclusive pick a card readings not available here on YouTube. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited. I also want to say thank you so much to those of you who have left me a virtual tip. It helps me out so much and lets me do what I do here on YouTube. I appreciate you so much. It also helps me to purchase the decks here I use. Thank you so much to those of you who have done so. I will leave the link down below if those of you, for those of you who are interested in leaving me a tip as well. But again, thank you so much, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!